Okay, vitamins have been taken. Weird whipped cream sunscreen is on. Body is glowing. I don't know if you can even see how like shiny. I look like a Barbie. I mean, I kind of always do. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, it's just, I feel like all my clothes are colorful and I just look like I'm like always dressed up, but I only buy things that I like. So this is the outfit for today. This is my project for today as well. I got these fake flowers at Michael's, and I have these heels from Ray on Revolve. I don't even have a Revolve partnership anymore, I don't think. I never promote this stuff. Also, just, I hate being like, oh, go buy this, go buy this. Like, you guys don't need to be buying an outfit for every occasion. Like, it's okay to rewear things and like turn them into new outfits. I don't know. I feel like that's turned me off from working with a lot of fashion brands lately. I just feel like my values have changed and I'm just kind of like, my whole life isn't about shopping anymore because I have no money. But there's so much cool stuff you can do with things you already have. So anyway, I had these heels that like I got in gifting like 3 or 4 years ago. Literally had never worn them. I just took the sticker off yesterday and then I wore them out once. They held up pretty well. So I just hot glued these flowers on with my hot glue gun that is of course pink. And I want to add more flowers. I was thinking more flowers and then I posted a picture of them. People were like, more flowers would be cute. And I'm like, okay, I just needed to be validated for that. I feel like I like to bounce my ideas off other people and like, or I like to hear what other people have to say too, just to see if the people that are, that my content is being pushed to online, like if they're similar to me mentally. Like just your algorithm brings you to people that are kind of like you as we move towards this era of the internet where everything's kind of going to be this hyper curated space. Like everything, I feel like everything's going to have a niche, whatever, however you pronounce the word. Don't make fun of me. I feel like people are just going to follow more content creators that make them feel good, that they genuinely like, that are real. I just feel like you get so much more out of your audience when you're real with people. Like when you show up as your real self and you're kind of just like, yeah, this is me, it's great. It's very freeing too, because I will tell anybody, like anybody that doesn't like what I have to say. First of all, my page is my page. This is for me. This is me talking. You're a guest here. Be mindful of why you were invited to the section. Like, I just feel like being yourself gets you so much further in life. Like it knocks all the bullshit aside. Like so many fake, I've come in contact with so many like fake people that are just in my face. Like literally, it's so like, it's crazy how somebody who's not existing as their most authentic version of themselves, like how they will really try and convince you of who they are. Like you can see right through that. Okay, anyway. I have these Apple headphones. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not buy these for myself. These were a gift and they're not that good. Apple, I just feel like you could do better, like with the amount of money that you charge for your products. Like this could at least work. So sometimes like the sound on one headphone will like go out, or sometimes I'll put them on and it like won't connect, or it will be like completely unable to connect. And sometimes I'll wear them and the sound will just like cut out. It will like disconnect from my phone. These have all kinds of problems. This part is like impossible to clean. There's like makeup and hair products all over it, so it looks disgusting. These are pretty easy to clean, but I'm brown and wear brown makeup, so they always look disgusting too. I just don't understand why you would design a product. Like if I have to go buy a case and go buy like little silicone covers that are easy to wipe off, like why would you not just make the product better instead of making me go buy more things? But we know why. You know, like all these companies want as much money out of you as possible. It's like really insane. Especially Apple, like they design their shit to break. It's crazy. It's just so funny because humans absolutely have the technology to make things that work for a long time. Our refrigerators now, like you have to replace them every couple years. Like refrigerators back in the day used to last. I don't know. And these are infinitely more expensive. So I'm just like, I'm just waiting for people to get to the point where we're all just kind of like, okay, so these companies and corporations not only don't care about us, they're shitting all over us. They're shitting all over our earth, the geological entity that birthed all of us. Like, we get to live on this planet and we don't treat it right. We get to be around, we get to like coexist with other people. We're all alive at the same time and we don't treat each other right. Like, that makes no sense to me. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm always upset about that. Like, every day I wake up and think, I'm like, if I were in charge of the world, like, I would be running shit way better than this. So what's going on? Like, is everybody not, am I the smartest person on earth, or are we extremely corrupt? Like, I think we know the answer to that. Obviously, I am not the smartest person on earth. But I am just kind of like, okay, so what are we gonna do about that? And when? Let me know so I can be there. Anyway, okay, getting ready. This is a piece of my ponytail attached to this bag. I bought this bag when I was shopping to fill the void in my heart because I was feeling unfulfilled, and I did not grow up with money, contrary to whatever anybody thinks. And I really like always wanted like designer stuff, like designer bags. Like, I always wanted to be that like super cute, like Beverly Hills, like spoiled brat kind of girl. Like I was, and I was definitely a spoiled brat. Like, I'm just saying, like, my family is not like a 1%. Like, we're not, no. It's just, I don't know. It's so funny to even see people like think that about me. But no, I used to be like extremely materialistic and think that like everything revolved around, you know, looks and things that you had. I don't know. I had like a big change in my life a couple years ago. Maybe I'll talk about it when, I mean, I've talked about it before on my like TikTok lives, but yeah, something changed, and I feel like it rewired my brain. Like, it completely changed the way that I think, the way that I feel, the things that I know about the world, the things that I know about people, everything. So anyway, stuff like this, like, I don't care about anymore. So I would like save up, I'd save up so much money and waste it on like superficial things, like design bag. I mean, I'm so happy to have this. Like, I carry, when I invest in a bag, like I'm slinging that bitch. Like, I'm carrying the shit out of this purse. You see me with the same two purses because I spent $2,000 on one, and this is a vintage Fendi bag. I actually don't remember how much I spent on this, but I did buy like a new Gucci bag. Like, I was so proud of myself for, oh God, so stupid. Like, I could be further in life if I had not spent like a bunch of money when I first like touched money. And I feel like that's something that happens to a lot of Black people and a lot of people that did not grow up with money. So it's like, it's not our fault. You have to forgive yourself and you have to move on from it. And it's like, okay, I got a cool, like, I have offended, like, I mean, people still, it still gets the reaction, I guess, that people want or whatever, but really I'm just carrying this back. So when I'm like, yeah, I will throw this shit on the ground, like drop it in a puddle, like throw it in the fire, it's not because I'm like some spoiled rich brat. It is because this stupid luxury bag like means absolutely nothing. There's so many more important things in life than things like this. Like, and I spent a lot of money on it, so I feel like I have to use it and get my use out. No, I spent a lot of money on it because I like it and I'm gonna get my use out of it. So It's like, whatever. So a lot of people have that, but a lot of people take it to the extremes where they'll have like huge bag collections. Like anybody that's doing stuff like that is coming from a place. Okay, I'm not gonna say anybody, and I'm also actually not gonna psychoanalyze people based off of their habits and things, but usually it comes from a place of like anybody that's into designer stuff, it's usually you grew up, you know, an outsider to that world. And once you get to a point where you can buy these things, you feel like you're buying community. So yeah. I never really found community with these people. Like the people that like me for superficial things, like what I look like and things that I have, like have never been good people. Not once have I met a good, like a good person that really cares about stuff like that. Like, please. And that's why I can't just be around anybody. I can't be around just anybody. Like the people that I hang out with have to have morals and values and like, and I don't mean that traditional, like shame everybody. Like I'm not like that and I don't play that. And this is not a safe space for people like that. So if you're like that, you need to get the fuck on somewhere because this is not the page for you. So I don't know, but a lot of people, my whole thing, my entire life has been never judge a book by its cover. If you judge me based off of what I look like, you will be confused, disappointed. Don't set any expectations for me. You don't know me. Yeah, I don't know. If you like set expectations for me as a stranger and I don't know you, what are we even talking about? I'm gonna absolutely disappoint you. The whole like influencer thing, first of all, I have jobs. Like I have a job. Obviously I own an athletic wear brand. I also do like social media work for lots of companies and brands. And I'm not saying like you don't make money as an influencer. Like I'm just not big enough, and my focus, it's not my main focus. It's just kind of something that happened as a result of me posting my life. Yeah, I don't need money badly enough to just promote anything to my audience. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. And that holds a lot of value. Like brands know this. They also know that they can use me for their diversity and inclusion. So best believe I charge extra for that as well. So I literally just upped my prices. And I'm going to continue to do so because these brands will use you. I see the wage gap, like what the white girls get paid, what the black girls get paid. It's harder for us to get a following in the first place. And people follow us a lot of the times just to hate us and do horrible things to us and be mean. You have to be okay with people hating you. And you have to be mentally very strong. You can't let other people like stand in your way or tear you, like, no. Every tongue that rises against me falls badly. So yeah, being an influencer, like, not really an influencer. I'm just kind of like a lifestyle blogger, and like I just kind of post about my life and things that I do. I do promote some brands that I like, but like, let's get one thing clear. Every time I post, I get a check. I'll talk about like manifestation more because it is like you do have to work for your manifestation. There's not a lot of people like me. Actually, there are so many people like me. But there's only one me, you know? I'm not here in this world for no reason. Like I hope we're all aware, like we're here to do something. I just hope everybody knows that. We're all alive at the same time for a reason. Of course, my light is trying to like pass away right now. It's hard to be vulnerable and like open yourself up and put yourself out there and like put yourself on display and be like, yeah, this is me. I did all that. I said all that. Take it or leave it. Okay, my light keeps dying, so I'm gonna charge it and come back.